was a time when a pirate was free to make his own way in the world. But our time is coming to an end.
Why should I sail with any of you? 4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Our enemies have united and vowed to destroy us.
You will fight, and all of you will die.
The pirate lords from the 4 corners of the earth
Welcome to Singapore.
must stand together. There's not been a gathering like this in our lifetime.
And I owe them all money.
What's up, everybody? I just got back from the screening of Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. I was actually looking at reviews for this film prior to its release to see how people have received it, and what I found out was people fall in 3 categories. 1, you're either going to love the film. 2, you're either going to hate the film. 3, you're going to find it visually appealing, but you won't be able to keep up with the story. This film is much more darker than the 2 previous films. It starts off with Lord Cutler Beckett killing off everybody who's affiliated with piracy, and it just establishes a dark tone for the film. And I wouldn't really recommend bringing your children, not because of the content. I mean, this film is much more violent. You see people getting shot in the head and getting stabbed and everything. But it's not because of the content. I wouldn't take kids to see this film because it's just too complicated, the story. They're not going to understand it. You know, a 4-year-old at this movie is not going to understand the damn thing that's going on. So, you know, keep the kids at home. Just have a good time and watch it yourself. But the story, I loved it. The story is complicated, but if you pay attention, if you had paid attention in Dead Man's Chest and you pay attention in this film, then you're not going to have a problem with the film. You're going to really love it. And, you know, the transition is real smooth, and all the characters are there, all the characters we love, and they all have their own motivations. Some have complained that too much is going on in the film, but each character has their own motivations and goals, so you have to see everybody's story come out into play, so you can't just focus on one character at a time. Some other people have complained about the length of this film, which is around 3 hours, and to me 3 hours went by really, really fast. I don't know what it was, but when the final battle sequence came up, I was like, damn, already? It's just that the film transitions so smoothly, so you're able to enjoy it and not really realize that it's 3 hours of your time. So the time factor wasn't really a problem for me. If you enjoy the 2 previous films, it's not going to be a huge factor. Amazing performances by Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow, Jeffrey Rush as Captain Barbossa, and Bill Nye as Davy Jones, and also that appearance by Keith Richards as Captain Teague, Captain Jack Sparrow's father, was amazing. It was just fun to watch him play that role. You know, he looked like a pro. It was real fun to see that. The film is unpredictable. It's fun. It's a huge adventure. It's an epic. Really, I haven't had this much fun at theaters in a long time. The visuals of the film, even those who have criticized the film have tipped off their hats to the visuals, because the visuals in this film are amazing. I haven't seen visuals like this since Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. The visuals are amazing. Even if you hate the film, they still have praised the visuals of the film. The final battle, where you see most of the visuals, is amazing. It's like an hour long, so it's just, you have to see it for yourself. It's just amazing.
Ha ha ha! Looky here, boys! A lost bird. A lost bird that never learned to fly.
To my great regret.
But
Never too late to learn, eh?
the chest! Hand it over!
I can set you free, mate.
My freedom was forfeit long ago.
So I really did love this film, but since this is a review, I'm gonna go over some of the negatives the film had. most people see this film, let's face it, for Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow, so I think there could have been a little bit more of Captain Jack Sparrow, but I understand why there wasn't, because each character's story had to be told. So it's not a huge complaint, but I think they could have thrown in a little more Johnny Depp in there. The second complaint, this might be a spoiler, so turn this off if you don't want to get spoiled, but in the second film, they had discussed that Lord Cutler Beckett had left a mark on Captain Jack Sparrow, and Captain Jack Sparrow had left a mark on Beckett. And I was dying to see what this mark was that he left on Beckett, but guess what? They don't even show you the mark. They don't even bring up the mark, so it's really useless. It was just a plot hole, I guess, because they don't even bring it up. And the third negative would be, this is also a spoiler, so turn the video off if you feel like you don't want to be spoiled. I don't understand just because Tiadama is Calypso, the goddess of the sea. I don't understand how she was able to bring back Barbossa. Like, did she go to the Isla de Muerta, or Isla de Muerte, whatever it's called? Did she go over there to bring him back? Like, what were her intentions to bring back Barbossa? I mean, maybe she wanted the piece of 8, but I don't understand really. Like, I think they could have gotten into more detail about that. But overall, this film was amazing. I had a whole bunch of fun at this film. I highly recommend that if you are a fan of 1 and 2, that you go see this one. If you don't like it, oh well. I mean, I loved it. I had a fun time. I was there. Everyone was dressed up. You know, everyone applauded at the beginning, applauded at the end, and to give you a hint, you should stay after the credits. There is something after the credits that much better than what happened after the credits of Dead Man's Chest, which I found was pretty stupid. But this one, I mean, has its purpose. So stay after the credits. I highly recommend this film. You should go see it. And I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all take care.
Everything we've ever faced, everything we've ever done has led to this.